Let me say this about my good friend John Henry, because John was a tremendous believer in great causes, but mostly lost causes sometimes. And so many times I had a show that I couldn't sell tickets to, or I was trying to get the word out, and John would always tolerate me coming up here. And if I wasn't careful, it'd turn into a 4-hour commercial for what I was doing. And I will always love and respect that man. He's one of the sweetest, good people I ever met. I will never forget so many things that I learned from him, especially great music that I would never have heard if he hadn't spun those old scratchy records. And I will never forget that in my life.
That's right.
Yeah. And I will also never forget sitting with him, and he'd look at me and say, let's go out and take a smoke. He'd put a record on. We'd go out the back door, and I'd be nervous because I'm worried about the record running out. He wouldn't even look at his watch, and he'd look at me and say, let's go. And we'd come back, and that record would be ending as we walked back in here. How he did that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Internal clock, man.
DJs have that sense.
Yeah. I guess more than all you guys do, and I appreciate all of you. But this guy touched our lives so many ways, and especially the people that aren't in this room. That's whose lives he's touched.
Sure.
Because I sat here and listened to him field phone call after phone call patiently, and how he did it, I don't know. And some of these people were pretty drunk when they called in on these Sunday shows, and he never lost his patience, and he was always sympathetic to the people having the bonfires and the parties, and these people loved the guy, and
he loved them back.
He loved them back.
And they knew that.
He did.
They knew that.
And he did. And, it was John Henry and old Jim's I'm looking at over here who came to me and said, Larry, come on, why don't you do a blues festival? And those guys actually are behind what's now the Oklahoma Blues Festival that's 10 years old. So, it spreads in all different directions, all the grace and the knowledge from this guy. And, of course, I joined him on some of those Saturday shows too, and we'd bring Bo Diddley by or Ronnie Hawkins. Those are such great.
Well,
memories.
He loved that.
Oh yeah.
They say we can't take it with us, but I really think John took some of the stuff with him. Okay, that we can't get back. And,
there's no doubt.
I just I don't.
We're all going to miss it.
I don't know how we're going to fill his shoes.
There's no way.
I don't know how.
There's just no way you can't.
Well, anyway. Way to go, John Henry. We're with you all the way. I'm done, and thanks for letting me talk about my buddy John.
Thank you for being here, Larry.